The way military technology is advancing these days is completely changing how wars are fought. It's all about advanced missile systems now, they're at the forefront. Countries everywhere are pouring resources into these high-tech weapons, because they know how essential they are for modern defense. These missiles are game changers with their precision, speed, and sheer destructive power. They're not just weapons, they're reshaping the global balance of power. Among these advancements, tactical ballistic missiles, once considered relics of a bygone era and irrelevant in modern warfare, dominated by precision-guided munitions, air power, and cruise missiles, have staged a dramatic resurgence. Arms control treaties, like INF and START, once praised for limiting certain types of missiles and nuclear weapons, have collapsed due to shifting geopolitics and accusations of Western bias, fueling a resurgence of restricted weapon systems. This breakdown has opened the door for nations like Russia to lead the way, unveiling advanced missile systems that challenge the effectiveness of even the most sophisticated Western defenses. The rise of tactical ballistic missiles highlights the changing nature of global power dynamics. Systems like Russia's Iskander-M and Kinzhal hypersonic missiles exemplify this transformation. These weapons are not just deadly, but also precise, capable of destroying billions of dollars worth of Western defenses with a single strike. Western systems, like the much-touted Patriot PAC-3, have struggled to counter these threats effectively, often failing under real-world combat conditions. For example, in 2018, Saudi Arabia deployed its Patriot missile defense system to intercept missile attacks from the Houthi forces. However, the system failed to function effectively, allowing some Houthi missiles to bypass interception and strike civilian areas. In 2019, drones and missiles bypassed these defenses, devastating Aramco facilities. In 2023, Russia's Kinzhal hypersonic missiles exposed the system's vulnerability against advanced threats. So this has raised critical questions. How did the world return to an era dominated by ballistic missiles after decades of arms control? The answer lies in broken treaties, failed promises, and an overconfidence in the West's military supremacy. The INF Treaty, for instance, halted the development of land-based intermediate-range missiles, giving Western powers a sense of triumph. For smaller nations, this was a strategic disadvantage, leaving them with fewer options to counter Western cruise missiles, airstrikes, and advanced weaponry, and making them more susceptible to external pressure and intervention. Lacking ballistic deterrence, countries like Iraq and Libya became vulnerable to Western military interventions. Meanwhile, the West continued to rely on its cruise missiles, airstrikes, and other advanced weaponry. This imbalance reinforced the idea that only Western nations had the right to use highly destructive military tools. However, this unequal dynamic prompted several nations, including Iran, North Korea, China, India, and Israel, to challenge the status quo by developing modern ballistic missiles with improved range and accuracy. By upgrading older Soviet missile systems, these nations developed modern ballistic missiles, such as North Korea's NOTS-24 and Iran's Fateh 110, with improved range and accuracy. These advancements demonstrated that even smaller or non-Western nations could develop powerful weapons, forcing the West to reconsider its view that ballistic missiles were outdated or insignificant. The game-changing moment came when Russia redefined the battlefield. The Iskander-M system demonstrated unmatched precision, versatility, and power, leaving Western defenses scrambling to adapt. In response, the United States abandoned the INF Treaty, citing its obsolescence. This decision, however, exposed the flexibility of Washington's moral arguments, as treaties seemed to matter only when they served U.S. strategic interests. The collapse of the INF Treaty unleashed a global arms race. Countries previously bound by treaty limitations began advancing their missile programs. Iran, North Korea, and even Ukraine entered the fray, though Ukraine's efforts, like the Grom missile, lagged behind Russia's sophisticated systems. Russia's advancements didn't stop with the Iskander-M. The Kinzhal missile, a hypersonic weapon capable of evading interception, emerged as a quantum leap in modern warfare. The missile, with speeds exceeding Mach 10 and mid-flight maneuverability and precision, has become a wake-up call for nations clinging to outdated defense systems. The Iskander-M and Kinzhal missiles cost around $10 to $15 million each, while individual PAC-3 missiles cost $3 to $5 million, and deploying a full Patriot system, including radars, launchers, and command units, exceeds $1 billion, making it expensive for sustained operations. The PAC-3 is optimized for point defense, protecting specific high-value targets, but its range is shorter compared to other missile defense systems, limiting its broader area coverage. It can struggle to handle large-scale, saturation attacks, involving multiple missiles or drones simultaneously, a tactic increasingly used in modern warfare. Its effectiveness relies heavily on integrated radar and communication systems, making it vulnerable to electronic warfare or system disruptions. The Iskander-M and Kinzhal missiles are designed to penetrate advanced defenses effectively. But the West's response has been lackluster. Systems like the Patriot PAC-3, despite their high costs and advanced technology, have repeatedly failed to counter Russian missile strikes. In Ukraine, missiles like the Iskander and Kh-101 have overwhelmed Western defenses, exposing vulnerabilities in even the most celebrated systems. This disparity in capabilities underscores the shift in global military power. Russia's ability to deliver devastating payloads at a fraction of the cost highlights the inefficiency of Western defenses. The Patriot system, often marketed as a symbol of American air superiority, has proven to be a liability, draining billions in taxpayer dollars, while failing to meet expectations. As tactical ballistic missiles re-emerge as a dominant force in warfare, they challenge the illusion of Western invincibility. Russia's advancements in precision, speed, and versatility have reshaped the battlefield, proving that innovation and adaptability trump outdated strategies. The resurgence of ballistic missiles signals a new era in global conflict. Affordable, precise, and unstoppable, these weapons have become the ultimate equalizer in modern warfare. However, the question remains: how long can the West maintain its pretense of military superiority in the face of such transformative advancements?